I look a mess. I haven't went live on here in so long. So long. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. They have a lot of new features. Take this off of here. Hi, Naki. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Billy. Hi, Sally. I'm like tired. Hi, Forrest. I've been fighting. Guys, my freaking Switch has some sort of. Well, I don't think it's my Switch actually. I think it's this monitor, my main monitor, which is newer because I don't think I've played my Switch since I got this new monitor, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, when I plug in my Switch to this monitor, where I hook it up through my capture card to this monitor, it does not function properly. I mean, it works, but there's like lines across the bottom of the screen. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, is it my dock? Is it the HDMI? Is it like I'm like troubleshooting all these different things to figure out what it is. Is it a setting? I don't know. So that's what I have been doing for the past like 3 hours. I just Hi Nick, by the way. I decided to plug in everything to one of my old monitor that I have, because I have three monitors. I have one over here that's vertical, then I have one over here that's horizontal, and then I have the main one that's horizontal. So I plugged it into one of my old ones, which are the ones on the sides, and the lines weren't there. So so I have to make a thumbnail. I have to make a fucking thumbnail. I don't have anything ready. I have a TCM thumbnail ready, but I saw that you guys voted for. Sorry if this is like really loud, by the way. Hi, gaming. I saw that you guys voted for this game by a landslide, and I was like, I don't want to just like be like, guys, I'm not playing it, or I'm playing something else now. Which I mean, if I did that, I feel like you guys would be fine with it. Like if I was like, oh, we're just gonna play it tomorrow instead, I feel like you guys would have been fine with it. But I don't know. I was like, I put so much effort into this, we might as well just fucking play it at this point. And struggle's getting it for me, so that's nice. Oh wait, I think I have my thing on, because I don't even see Michelle in the chat. My thing is set to top messages. Hold on. There we go. Hi, Michelle. Did I miss anybody else? Okay, I didn't. Fuck sleep. You're not blocked. You're not blocked. Hi, Young Crazy. Welcome in. Forrest is saying fuck sleep, but Forrest be sleep before everybody else. Okay. Yeah, let's not do that. I appreciate it, but let's not. Let's not do that. Oh my gosh. I feel like I aged like 30 years. Michelle, have you ever played Tamagotchi Life, like the old one? Or even the new one? Are you serious? Bro, to help out, you have to be here. If you're gonna be here, even if you're just lurking, if you're actually here, then I will make you a mod. I don't care. Like I don't care if you're a mod because I know you. So like if you want to be one, just tell me. Yeah, I know, but like I don't know you. So you should be like, "Ah, you're very pretty." That's what you should say. That's I think that's a little bit more like, kind to say to somebody who does not know you. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it. I do. Frank, I don't know you, unfortunately. Thank you to the 26 watching. I feel like so many people come in here. I haven't been here enough, so understand. You don't have to be here like every single day or anything. But yeah, have you played this game, Michelle? Because I know you like playing like Switch and stuff, so like Switch games. You're more familiar with them than I am, I'd say. I feel so out of it, guys. It's crazy. What is happening right now? I didn't say it. Like it wasn't an issue. It's just like I was just whatever. I'm not in the mood to explain myself right now. I'm really not. You haven't played this game? I haven't either. But Forrest is tricking me into playing this shit. So if it's ass, we know who to blame. No, I was thinking of playing it anyways because I saw so many people playing it. Like a lot of people I'm sub to. Dashi popped up on my homepage. He was playing it. But I just heard that after a while it gets very repetitive, and that's what I was nervous about. I was like, I don't want to I don't like playing stuff that gets super repetitive after a while. Hi Lynette. Hi Pom Pom. Is it I'm just gonna call you AD. Welcome in, AD. I don't wanna butcher your name. Hi Kat. Wait, is that oh I didn't even see the small wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when we do like the short live streams like these, where it's like vertical and it's like for mobile, it shows up to a lot of people. Hi Susanna, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I like it because there's no filter. You're talking about with the Tamagotchi game or what? I heard with Tamagotchi there is filters. Like you can't even use profanity. How am I going to tell people to I'm not going to say that. I was going to play RimWorld originally, but then there's so much I have to set up on there. What do you mean it had a filter? Hi, Jason. Yeah, because part of me was like, damn, I feel like if I'm gonna play this, I feel like I can just play RimWorld, if that makes sense. Because from what I'm gathering, it seems like it's kind of like reality show vibes. Like you make a bunch of Mii's, like, the Wii characters. Well, I guess they're Nintendo characters, but I associate it with the Wii because they weren't a thing until the Wii, correct? So, hi Mookie. Right. Too many names. Um, but yeah, you make characters, you put them on this island, and then you just kind of sit back and watch them do whatever the fuck is what it seems like. I mean, you can interact with them a little bit, and it's more of you like decorating the place and pushing them to do certain things. But like for the most part, you're just kind of making people and sitting back and watching what they do. Which I think if I were to make like us and like maybe some characters from games that we know, Like I could throw Chloe in there. I could throw some Danganronpa characters. People from RimWorld, throw Pissy Wissy in there. Hi Dayton. Stuff like that. I think it would end up being funny to us because of who everybody is and seeing all of them interact. But I don't know how, like the extent that goes to with it being fun. Like how to if you look at it like that, then it's like, damn, I can just play RimWorld, and I know there will always be something new happening on there because the like I have the mod where they talk, and then like there's always new mods being made, and the game, just even the base game, generates a lot of random shit. So you're never gonna have like a bunch of repetitive stuff happening over and over. So I was like, damn, I can just play RimWorld, but I don't know. I'm giving it a chance, but I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, that's another thing too. I was like, I don't know if I'm in the mood to play like a cozy game. I kind of wanted to chop some people up in TCM. I know that might sound kind of psychotic, but like that's the vibe I was kind of like. I needed something that was gonna like hype me up, not something that was gonna calm me down. Cause it's Saturday. And I started late because Mookie's in bed, but he's still not asleep. He's always in bed. Anytime I used to call him, he would be in the bed, cheesing and shit. Like, what are you cheesing for? Speaking of Mookie, you need to catch up on Mass Effect. You can skip all the other streams. Mass Effect 2, you need to catch up on because I'm playing that series because of you. Mainly because of you, to be honest, because I wasn't going to play that shit. I would say you and Demona, but mostly you because you were like, it's amazing. You're going to love it. And I do. I actually am really starting to. I mean, I liked the last game too, but I do like it. And then like Jack is like really hot and like I'm gay for her, so it's great. What am I doing? You guys are distracting me. That's creepy. Yeah, we're getting closer to Halloween. I'm so excited. I know, Lynette. I know. Wolf Among Us too. Michelle's over here talking about Halloween. She won't. Michelle doesn't even hang out with me anymore, guys. She doesn't hang out with me. She has a new house. She hasn't even invited me to it. She likes to post stuff but not say anything to me about it. Like it's supposed to be a secret. She doesn't want to go anywhere with me. She's saying, haha, Halloween's coming out, but she doesn't want to play Halloween with me. She's not going to play it with me. I mean, the list goes on. It's not okay, Jason. It's not okay. I did not hear that, Lynette, but I'm not surprised. Guys, I'm trying to do a thumbnail. Whatever, Michelle. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse for someone you're supposed to care about. I don't give a shit. The dev team switched to Unreal and they slowed down. Yeah, I feel like Dayton had said something about them like I think it was Dayton. I think he said something like they lost all their funds or something. Something happened with their funding or something like that, right? I think it was when we were playing Walking Dead. Have you guys seen anybody play that Pragmata game by the creators of Resident Evil Requiem? I was hearing, well, I haven't heard too much about it, but I feel like I saw people saying that that game was cool, but I don't know. It was Andy. Oh my gosh. One reason I haven't been at streams was due to my mental health. I understand, Forrest. It happens. Part of it was because of the issues with Telltale. Pragmata looks interesting. Oh my gosh, Mookie. Mookie, stop screaming at my child. I be having mental health issues too. Sometimes I just don't say anything about it. But yeah, I can relate. The what now? Yeah, they went bankrupt and closed down, but they reopened a couple years back. See, I didn't even know about that. But granted, I don't think I had really played any Telltale games. Yeah, I the first one I played was Wolf Among Us. I don't give a shit, Michelle. That's not an excuse. Did she get a place with Bark Bark? Are you serious, Mookie? How come you don't see her? Because you have to press the. Do you see the wheel? I don't know if it looks the same on your screen, but there's a wheel, like a little wheel in the bottom left. You have to click it and change it from top chat to all chat, or top messages to all messages, or you won't see Michelle for some reason. Which is kind of weird, but yeah, my feelings are hurt too, Jason. I completely understand. My feelings are hurt too. What was the game that was making Jason cry that one time? When he was like, I'm crying. And Michelle was like, why are you crying? What game was that, Michelle? Y'all are funny. Who the fuck is this? Am I tripping balls? Maybe I'm tripping balls. How Bruce Springsteen and Mass Effect shaped this RPG's riff on romance. What? Hold on. I'm reading this, you guys. Was it a story game? Yeah, why don't you play with us, Michelle? It's free. Let me read this to you guys. Since we're here and we're slacking off and we're not making the thumbnail, let's just lean into that a little bit. What the hell? Okay, so it says RPGs have a relationship problem and it's all about you. You help someone for a reward, you encourage someone to change. So, mind you, I found this article because I was looking for Tamagotchi pictures for my thumbnail. And I saw somebody and I was like, I know that bitch. Okay, so I digress. Let's go. You encourage someone to change so they suit your preferences. You make someone love you because you pick the right things to say. For Abby Howard and Tony Howard Arias of Black Tabby Games, putting you at the center of relationships makes friendships and romances shallow. So for their horror RPG slash visual novel, Scarlet Hollow, they set out to find a solution. In some RPGs, like Mass Effect, you lead a conversation that's about the other character, but it's also about you and how you can fix their problem, Howard Arias says. I had no idea that Mass Effect was a inspiration for the creators of Scarlet Hollow. That's very interesting. And it's just this very solipsist structure where a player feels like the only real person in this setting because the flow of time, the progression of events, agency itself is only really assigned to the player. So we wanted to see what does an exploration look like if it's the other characters who are expressing this agency and you're at their whim. Scarlet Hollow follows a young adult visiting their family home in rural North Carolina, but but ancient gods start mucking around with things and folks get a bit weirder than usual. Howard decided on a small town for Scarlet Hollow setting, based in part on her experience growing up in North Carolina and also her love of Southern Gothic literature. But to Howard Arias, who grew up in New Jersey, small town met Bruce Springsteen. So he dug into Springsteen's discography and came back up with themes of escapism, a desire to flee to something bigger and better as his central focus. That and his counterpoint, not being able to flee for something better. The pair used that as a starting point for exploring what it means to feel trapped in your life, trapped by your family and the choices they made decades before you even existed, Trapped by the way your parents raised you, so you reproduce their relationship models without even realizing it, for better or worse. Trapped by everyone's expectations, their views of you that will never change because you can't reinvent yourself and neither can they. This web of problems and context is the most influential factor determining how people interact with you in Scarlet Hollow. And that phrasing is important, how they interact with you, not how you change their lives. You can alter how their lives play out, but you'll never quite be able to predict how your choices might interact with all of the other messes that made them who they are. A childish aspect of games as an artistic medium is that the vast majority of stories and games are about heroism and doing the right thing, Howard Arias says. With Scarlet Hollow, I felt like I needed to ask the question, what is good without sacrifice? What are we doing as an artistic medium if we're saying these are stories about heroism, but there's no stakes, there's no penalties, there's nothing risked for the greater good, there's no self sacrifice, no examination of human nature? It's a power fantasy that rewards you with a better outcome for doing the right thing. That is so cool. It's a little bit longer than that, but oh my gosh. Oh God. Now they're talking about Tabitha. Wait, I want to finish this actually. This is very interesting. Michelle. I think she does know what it is. Okay, in terms of character relationships, that means making certain choices is going to impact your relationships with other people, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad, depending on what you did to their lives. Oh my gosh. Howard adds, there is no golden route. In other words, there's no magic solution that makes everyone happy with you. Picking one thing means giving up another, and the interconnectedness of everything in Scarlet Hollow means what you're giving up could be just as good or important as what you chose. Yes, that game does a great job of making you feel that way. There's one small exception. Howard and Howard Arias intentionally created a single instance of what you might call an ideal outcome and made it exceptionally hard to achieve. In Scarlet Hollow's fifth chapter, this might be a little bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers, which was released in February, you can make Tabitha cry in a therapeutic kind of way. I would have loved to make that bitch cry. Not in a therapeutic kind of way, though, actually, never mind. Tabitha is your cousin in the game, someone who expresses few positive emotions and at a glance seems like the villain of the piece. She isn't, as there's no definitive bad guys in Scarlet Hollow, but it takes a specific set of actions throughout the game up to Chapter 5 to break through her shell, the kind of task that you probably need a wiki for. Even that was an exercise in showing how fluid personalities can be. Other RPGs might treat the Make Tabitha Cry moment as a pivotal turning point, the essential step toward reaching a good ending. Scarlet Hollow does make it influence her behavior for the rest of the chapter, but it's not the only factor. Some of the choices Tabitha makes after the weeping scenario are also affected by how you've behaved up to that moment. But ultimately, it's about her, not you. The uncertain impact you're having on someone's life holds true for every relationship in Scarlet Hollow, not just romantic ones, but those that have an extra layer of difficulty. Howard and Howard Arias aren't happy with the trend they've seen in modern media where close relationships have no friction. Problems are resolved simply by talking about them since everyone involved wants the same thing, and all it takes to fix someone's flaw is pointing out that it exists. Then they'll be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry I had a flaw. I'll stop having it right away." Howard laughs. And that is not how it works. Or you might have 3 really good dates with someone and feel really close to them, feel the sparks and puppy love, and then you hit a wall where you want fundamentally different things. And where do you go from there? How do you resolve that? That's where the realness comes from. All of Scarlet Hollow's romantic relationships follow that pattern where you eventually run into some immutable trait or fervent desire the other person has, then have to figure out what that means for the way you see your relationship. Stella, the first friend you make in Scarlet Hollow, will always want to talk to Tabitha in chapter 5 about what's happening, even if you don't want her to, and even if it leads to very poor outcomes, which it often does. Oscar, the librarian, has a unique way of showing affection, letting you see how weird he can be, and he can be pretty weird. Oh yeah, he can. After that last part, he's a fucking weirdo a little bit, at least. It's not good, it's not bad. It just is, and you can't change it. The same is true for Scarlet Hollow's other love interests to varying degrees. Depending on the person and route you end up with, it might be harder not to label certain actions as less than good. Just because you want what's best for your friends and lover doesn't mean they won't do horrible things. That moral complexity is the point of Scarlet Hollow, though, and is something Howard and Howard Arias see as essential for telling good stories. At the end of the day, if we sit down and we treat all of our characters, with humanity, grace, and empathy, that's all anyone can really ask for, Howard Arias says. That is really cool. I never would have guessed that they were influenced by Mass Effect. I mean, that kind of makes sense though, but and I didn't think that they kind of went about the choice making in that game like that. Yeah, I don't know about the no bad guys either. Chapter 5 was the most recent one, right? That's actually kind of shut the fuck up, Mookie. I clicked on it because Mass Effect was mentioned. Your shitty ass game. They came out with a game 2 or 3 years ago called The Expanse based on the TV show. It looks good, but it was really boring to me, maybe because I'm not into the show. Who? Telltale? I like how Dayton tells me to scroll up. I like how he does that because I will miss something in a heartbeat. But I like how he tells me to scroll up so I don't miss it. You know me so well. I didn't know they. Well, I guess that doesn't make sense. Wait, were they involved with the Walking Dead series, like the TV series? What'd you guys do today? I'm definitely putting Mookie on this island and making him old. Who else wants to be on the island? No. I know I'm not saying you were saying it in like a demanding way, Dayton. I'm just saying that I like when you do that, regardless of what you want to call it, asking, telling, whatever. I like that you do that because I don't miss stuff. I'm very full right now. You want to be on the island, Jason? Okay, so we're gonna make Jason. We have to make Mookie. We make Mookie and everything because it's funny because we get to make an old person. Did you just scroll up and read that? I don't care if I don't know. I just don't know who that person is. So like it's just weird. Like you're so sexy. I mean, there was one guy who commented something on my video. He was like, so beautiful. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then I just checked my comments. Like he said that like a few days ago or something. Then I checked my comments and apparently he said something and it was held by YouTube. So I checked my held comments and he was like, are you single, baby? Like you can't even accept compliments because then people start losing their damn mind. Even the decent compliments that aren't even bad. So so I was about to hide him from my channel, about to ban his ass, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to delete his comments and pretend like he doesn't exist. Because maybe he just doesn't realize. Maybe some people just don't realize how that sounds to say things like that to people that you don't know. Because what do you think I'm going to say? You think I'm going to be like, hell yeah, I'm single. Oh, what's your number? You don't even have a picture on your profile. So, like, I can't. Not the show, just the game. I think the group of the game, besides characters, actually in the show created by. Oh. Why are you laughing? I mean, like, seriously though, like when people do that, what do they think is gonna happen? Do they think you're gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, I'm single, zaddy. I don't even know what you look like, but hey, here's my number, my address, and my social security digits. Like, no, I don't even know you. The fuck? Like, I could see if you, like, showed up to a few streams or something and then you tried to say some crazy shit, but I don't even know you. You just got here. Like, what? Mookie, guess what I had today? That's right, Mookie. Go ahead and start your stories. I bet Variety's on her way to Bojangles right now. I bet Variety is hitting all kinds of cars on the way to her local Bojangles location. Like, if you don't shut the fuck up. This shit was giving me so much trouble, guys. Like, that's another reason I didn't want to play this at first. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to plug up my Switch and blah 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 blah. I was like, maybe I should play TCM. All I gotta do is click on TCM, bam, everything's set up. But this shit, oh my gosh, what did I just click on? Who the fuck is this? Oh my gosh, I forgot about Splatoon. I still want to try that. But yeah, I reset my shit. I reset it. I didn't delete my data, but I mean, I didn't have to. Well, actually, I did because it wouldn't update. There was some weird shit going on. I was like, this is why I don't play the fucking Switch. Oh my gosh, thanks, Forestria. Oh my god. This is hard. I'm about to choose this fucking photo, bro. I'm either going to choose this picture or this one. This one has an old man breakdancing. That I might choose. Because that's giving Mookie. Actually, I'm going to choose this one. Forrest, do you have, like, online on your Switch? Because can't you, like, download other people's characters and shit? And put them in your world? Because I haven't renewed my internet shit for my Switch because I never play my Switch. Bruh, Harmony's fucking skin looks cool. Let me show y'all this. Where's my... How do I flip this? Look at this bitch. Her skin looks wild. I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Oh my gosh. You have to be local. Fuck a locality. Not Mookie's fabricated stories. Oh my gosh, Mookie. Mookie be commenting. Mookie, there was one night where you commented a bunch of dumb shit on my videos and I didn't even know what the hell you were talking about. So instead of inquiring about what you were talking about, I just ignored you because I think it was one of those days where I woke up. Sometimes when I wake up and I read your stuff and I'm like in a sleep daze, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So there's been times where I've woken up, read something you've said in a sleep daze, and I have no idea what you're talking about. And then I go back and I read it when I'm fully awake, and it makes perfect sense. So, yeah, that happens a lot with stuff that you say. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll come back to this in a few days, because I don't know what he's talking about in the slightest. Her cheek reminds me of the craters on the moon. Facts. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And what did you say the guy on Mass Effect's face looks like with the Skittles day in? I'm excited to see the MJ movie tomorrow. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow, guys. Hee hee! Ow! Bow wow. Bow Weezy. Bow wow, you over there chomping on that food. Well, I'm tired now. No stream for you guys. Yeah, Dan. How much is online for Nintendo? I think it was like $20. That's a lot of money to be spending though on something that I think I'm gonna make my own characters, bro. I'm gonna make my characters look crazy on purpose so it'll be funnier. Oh my gosh, have you been living under... I'm gonna assume that's sarcasm. Because have you been living under a fucking rock? What the hell is wrong with you? Mookie, as much as you're online, come on. Come on, Mookie. Oh my gosh. Mookie. What the hell? How do you not... Bro, I cannot. See, this is why I be thinking he be cheating on Jackbox. Because how do you know who built a damn cafe over on 3rd Street in Europe, but you don't know, like, current news? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. She's talking about to hit Mookie. Knock over there like, oh, you want me to cook something? Knock over there thinking about food and shit. Forrest tricked me into getting this damn game. Struggle was like, if I get this for you, you have to get GTA 6 for me. I was like, okay, deal. I'll get you GTA 6. At least that shit's gonna get delayed again, so I won't have to get you that for a long time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I get to save my money for a while. Mookie, the game is shutting up and listening to me talk. How about that, buddy old pal? How about them apples? I have to watch Fantasia's video. She typically does like life simulation type of content, but she just played GTA 5 for the first time. I don't think she did the story. I think she did GTA Online, but she played it for the first time recently on her channel, and I'm like, oh, I want to see how that was for her. Yeah, Jason, I've been watching a lot of videos on it. Jafar did really good, based on what I've seen, and based on what I've heard. What should I put on the thumbnail, guys, for the text? Can't be more than like 4 to 5 words. What should I put? It needs to be something eye-catching. I could put, it could be something about the fact that I'm trying this game for the first time. It could be something about drama. It could be something about reality TV. Give me some ideas. See, now I don't have to think of shit. You guys are here. Look, guys, just the tip. Real TV. New drama? I literally murked a dude. What the hell? Okay, what the fuck? So we're just putting random shit just to get people to click. Give me some more ideas. So far, I like Forrest the most. And it's not because I'm biased towards her. Allegedly. I literally murked it too. So we're just clickbaiting Mookie, just put random shit. I don't even think you can do that in here. At least not as like the player. I mean, maybe the characters can, but you support me being biased, Jason? Y'all, my knees starting to hurt in this bitch. Water. I'm gonna drink my Wawa. Why, Forrest? Watch me murk this homeless guy. What? Mookie's just making up shit. Okay, I'm gonna put a mixture of what you said. I'm gonna put, they're fighting? Which I don't even know if that's an option for this game, but it's an option today. There. It covers the drama and the other shit, I guess. Can they even fight in this game? I feel like I saw somebody say they could fight in the old game, but in this one they can't so far or something. Are they gonna be like adding updates to this? Like that'll make me feel better if there's gonna be updates. Yeah, for Tamagotchi, yeah. Earlier I called it Tamagotchi and then I was like, wait, that's not what this is. Jason, don't mention RimWorld. That's gonna make me want to switch games. I just need to play RimWorld and just do whatever I need to do with you guys watching, honestly, instead of trying to set everything up beforehand like a maniac. I started adding everybody's bios to the mod that I made. I don't know though. I don't know if their fighting will actually work because I'm smiling on this thumbnail. Like, shouldn't I look shocked? Shouldn't I be like shocked AF? I wish I could make the chat bigger. Not dating, trying to beat up old people. Well, I guess if you're homeless, that doesn't necessarily mean you're old. I don't know why I said that. I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck. I don't feel like I should drink a ghost. I'm gonna be up all night if I drink a ghost. I feel like I should just be tired and play. With handcuffs and a black eye. The hell? What the hell are you talking about? Now I'm having to change my picture. Ew, this picture's Uggs. What the hell? What did you say? Mini me stirs the tea. What the hell? That's funny. I know. I just feel bad though because I had you guys vote. Does it take long to make characters on there? I feel like making a me is like kind of detailed though. I feel like that's going to be something I could probably get stuck doing for hours. Hey Jay, welcome in. Jay, one tried to haggle you out of your own money. Did you give him the 1-2 like you did with that other guy did? I still can't get over that. Okay, who else wants to be in our island? We're gonna put Jason, Mookie. Who else? Okay, okay, Jay, calm down. What if somebody's like, can you make people like a kid? Because I don't want Jay to be a grown up. Can you make people kids in this? You can? Oh, nice. They asked me for $5. I told them I could give them $1, and they said, "Okay, I'll tell you what, $2.50 last offer." Not them trying to bargain with you. Why are you taking a break from yours, Forrest? Forrest, does this game get that boring that fast? I'm scared. Oh, he he said. I remember one time it was me and Salami went. Where did we go? We went to get breakfast at this place, I think, and there was this guy outside. Um, I don't remember how it went. He would have to tell the story honestly, but basically, the guy was like, I think Salami told him he would get him like something to eat, um, because it was at a diner, and the guy was like, actually, I want this meal instead. And it was like hella expensive. He came back in and was pissed off. He was like, that guy outside is trying to tell me what he wants when I'm already the one paying for it and getting him something because I'm trying to be kind. And then there was another guy outside who was homeless, and he was like appreciative. You could tell, like, he was like, I don't know, sometimes it's hard to tell, like, if people are actually homeless or if they're just pretending like they are, but um a lot of the times the ones who are actually homeless don't act like that. There was a guy out there that was homeless as well, and he wasn't acting like that. Like, he, you know, when he was offered stuff, he would be like, no, it's okay, like stuff like that. And he was grateful for whatever he did get. So you can tell the difference. Yeah, of course I'm gonna put knock in the game. I'm more so talking to y'all people that I don't usually put in the games. I usually have my core group of people that I put in regardless. The same person did the same thing, offered to buy him food, and he said, and give him canned goods, and he said, nah, I want change. Yeah, because a lot of times they use that money to go buy drugs, unfortunately. Which is why you should always offer them food instead of money. They usually use it to go buy drugs or to buy like alcohol and shit. You know? So this thumbnail is so like weird. Because it's like they're fighting and then I look all shocked and then all of the me's are just smiling with their arms up. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense, but maybe that'll make people click. Because it doesn't make any sense. I don't really care for this thumbnail, but whatever, it's late. Out of touch. What do you mean? What do you mean you're out of touch? He would always ask me for money, and then one day he asked me to buy him alcohol. He wasn't allowed to go in the store anymore because they kicked him out. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I feel like that probably happens more often than not, right? Wait, I'm gonna change how this looks. I think I like this better. I'm very picky with stuff like this. Are you living in Ohio? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between addicts and homeless people either. Oh, that's a good point. I never even thought about that. That's a good point. So I should have made that guy something and it would have caught. Should have made that guy something and it would have caught him on fire. What? You gave him 3 of the 5? Yeah, it's really hard to tell. I hate when I pull up at a stoplight and there's somebody on the side of the road that's holding up a sign and I accidentally make eye contact with them because I just don't want them to think that I'm gonna like give them something if I'm not. You know what I mean? But then I was listening to this podcast and this guy said he like spent time with a homeless guy and he was asking him like, what is the one thing about being homeless that you wish people knew or something like that? And the guy was like, I just wish people knew that it makes us feel more human when you make eye contact with us instead of just looking away. And so I try to keep that in mind, but like also it's hard because of what I said. So I feel bad. Yeah, you over there on the struggle bus because I was like, what did you just say? What the hell? Okay, this is gonna have to do. It's about late as a motherfucker. I don't think I'm gonna drink a ghost. Like I was gonna drink one, but like at this point, if I drink one, I'm gonna be up all night. And that's not good. I'd rather be tired and delirious. I don't usually like streaming like that unless I've been streaming for a while already, but like, you know. Can we put, yeah, we can put Andy on the island. Yeah, if you guys have any you give him the rest of the $5. Oh. Yeah, we can we could put Andy any like characters like game characters or anything that you guys think we should put. I think you guys should let me know because I think that'll be funny. Okay, I'm almost done with this shit. Oh my god, Forrest. My question though is with people pairing up and being in a relationship, can two people, like, can you make two people and intend for them to get together and then they just end up not getting together at all? Like, no matter what you try, they just end up like not being compatible and not liking each other at all because they kind of have a mind of their own, or can you kind of like manipulate it to make that happen? There's no guarantees. Okay, nice. I like that better. Like, if you're going to give me a game where I can barely control anything, I want you to lean into that. I don't want you to make it so that I can like manipulate stuff to my liking. Oh, you see him often. You got charged $87. Why? Is that how much that is? I don't know what that costs, so, but that's kind of crazy. Okay. Ooh. It costs $1,000. What? That's crazy. Oh, Mookie, remember when you were saying that the typing game like is cool, but you feel like it'll just get kind of repetitive and they should like try to add in like new stuff to it and stuff like that? Um, they posted something the other day and they said that that's just like they said the multiplayer that they have currently is just like it's just like the first step, like the first thing they're doing, but that's not where they're stopping. And they said like they released like a whole thing of like stuff that they want to do for it and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, so y'all really getting into your typing bag and shit. Y'all really getting into your typing bag and whatnots. Let me see, what did they say? They said the release of multiplayer isn't the finish line. It's just a milestone on the road to a hopefully bright future. So they want to add in, well, they said April, so I guess before the month ends, new text, so new like, text passages, matchmaking stability, advanced player stats, text stats, so you can see what your stats are per passage, and then bots difficulty. And then for May, they said they want to add in skill-based matchmaking, which I was like, no, I don't want that. Like, I want to be in the groups of with the people who are like significantly worse than me. Advanced leaderboards, leagues, friends visibility, and new languages support. And then next, they put solo question mark. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I can like submit some things to them and give them some ideas. Maybe I can give them some ideas. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi life. Why is it called that? Why the fuck is it called Tamagotchi life? Is it like based on Tamagotchi at all? Or is that just a big ass coincidence? Who created Tamagotchi? Aki Maeda of Bandai and Akihiro Yokoi of Wiz. Okay, it says the similarity is coincidental, though both games focus on caring for virtual creatures. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, they sound similar. You played the demo? I was gonna play the demo, but I was like, I don't feel like doing it. I know that sounds crazy. It's kind of like, so you'd rather just pay full price for a game that you might not even end up liking that much? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. I know that doesn't make sense logically, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is like a. How do you spell this shit? Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't. Well, I know they said the progress carries over, but I was just like, I don't want to play a demo and then have to go in and buy the game, and then I don't know. That I know that sounds really stupid, but that's my logic. I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. What the fuck? That is not what I meant to click on. Do 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 do. Okay. I am done with that. DLC. DLC. Mamacita. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this for 12:20. So in 9 minutes. 9 minutes, peoples. Oh my gosh. Mookie. Mookie, some of the things you say concern me. I think you already know that. I think you are well aware of that. You can be a junker. Why would you tell him that shit? Now he's gonna be excited. Y'all are ridiculous. I can't. Y'all some ridiculous ass people. Okay, I'm gonna push you guys over there. Motivate him like a puppy. It's not for me, Brian was asking. So ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream and send you guys over there so you guys can, like, you know, it's gonna be weird playing it on this monitor though. I'm gonna have to be like turned. It's gonna be awkward as fuck. Hi Brian, welcome in. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and push you guys over there, and then we're gonna just start off with a few people and see what happens. Okay, gonna see what the fuck happens. All right. Okay, how do I end this shit? Oh wait, this is how I ended. Okay, I'll see you guys.